Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This video is this week's Aldi grocery haul in addition to the meal plan for this week. If you are new to my channel, I typically make Whole30 dinners on the meal plan, but I also sometimes have alternatives for my husband and my 5-year-old, so stay tuned. So this week's haul made me especially happy because I thought there were some great deals at Aldi. I just love that their produce deals can be so good. And it used to be back in the day that the produce wasn't really that great, so it wasn't even worth it. But now, oh my gosh, it was so worth it. So I'll just jump ahead to the deal stuff. The cabbage was something like 39 cents or 59 cents. These strawberries were only 59 cents, which is insane. They are pretty ripe though, just to be truthful with you, but I'm gonna use these probably today, tomorrow, maybe stretch them on into the next day if there's anything left. The carrots were really inexpensive, something like 49 cents or 59 cents per bunch. And I bought, again, pineapples. Now, you can see these are pretty ripe at the bottom. And what I do, I'm probably not going to cut these right away because these are still pretty green at the top. So what I do is I leave them on the counter and I kind of rotate them every day, and then they'll pretty much seem ripe throughout. I still have a bunch of pears left. We're just not eating those pears. And see, that spaghetti squash is still there from 2 hauls ago, but that'll be fine. I'll just incorporate it to next week's meal plan because I'm totally forgetting that I have that little thing. One new item that I am trying, new to us anyway, is the Seed-tastic bread. I'm going to give this a whirl, just have a few slices to see how it goes. I'll be trying it with this that I bought today. It is the specially selected, sorry, plum fruit spread. This was on one of those like special items on sale. And they also had a fig spread too, which also looked very good. It was kind of hard to choose between them. But since I already have figs in the house, I thought I would try plums because I haven't had them in a while. I also bought some green bananas, bought some mushrooms and some baby leaf spinach. I love having these with salads and omelets and medleys, with like vegetable medleys. I love the versatility of spinach. It's so good. I have been obsessed with California Cara oranges, so I'm probably gonna keep buying them as long as they are at Aldi. But to be truthful, I don't know if the price they have there is better or not as good as with Kroger. Some of these more special kinds of items can cost actually more at Aldi. And I had actually seen LaCroix, like straight up LaCroix at Aldi, and it ended up being more expensive than the prices right now at Kroger. So just depends. Bought a bag of green beans, also some green peppers, a thing of zucchini squash. I bought a couple of the heat and serve turkey sausages. I've tried the original kind, never tried the turkey, so thought we would give it a whirl. Fat-free milk, a couple of boxes of the Honey Crunch and Oats cereal, a couple containers of the sparkling water in the lime and the grapefruit. You guys are probably sick of seeing me haul that. Also, a 24-pack of the spring water, of the Live gluten-free Coco Loco bars. This is hard to find at my Aldi sometimes, and I haven't seen it in like 6 months. So I bought 2 boxes just in case they disappear again, but these are so good. Also bought some taco shells. I was going to incorporate that into this week's meal plan, but I decided to do fajitas instead, so I'm just going to use the soft tortillas. And I'll probably save these for next week. A bag of vanilla flavored coconut granola. And for meat this week, I'm going to use up some shrimp I have in the freezer, also some chicken breast as well that I have in the freezer. But in addition to those, I will have some stew meat and some grass-fed ground beef. One item that I'm incorporating into this week's meal plan is from Kroger. This is the coconut curry Indian sauce. I noticed though that my Aldi does have sauces like this, and I'll probably purchase those in the future, but I wanted to use this one up for this week. Okay, so meal plan for this week. Tonight, I had recently hauled a bread loaf pan from the Dollar Tree. So I want to try that out, and we'll be having some meatloaf tonight. I want to incorporate a lot of carrots and celery into that meatloaf though to add some bulk. I know that some people add breadcrumbs to bulk up the meatloaf a bit and make it seem bigger, but we're going to do it with veggies. It is so good, and it ends up being quite moist. I'm sorry, I know a lot of you hate that word, but it ends up being very nice. And as a side to that, we'll be having the green beans I just showed you, and also a medley of the green peppers I just showed you with potatoes. Monday, we'll be having some shrimp fajitas. Tuesday and Wednesday is going to be a mix of meals. So the meals that are in blue, those are the ones that my daughter and my husband will be having. And yes, my daughter does like curry, believe it or not. She likes spicy foods. Meals in yellow on my meal plans are Whole30 friendly. So I will be having some Mexican shrimp omelets. I'm going to save some of the shrimp from Monday's shrimp fajitas and just incorporate that into an omelet of bell peppers, onions, mushrooms, and I'll probably have a side of potatoes with that. We'll see how I feel. And then for my hubby and my daughter, we'll be having the coconut curry sauce that I just showed you with chicken. I'll probably incorporate some green peppers and onions into those, all atop some basmati rice. Thursday and Friday's meals will also be the same, just because the portion is going to be so big. It will be a beef and cabbage stew. It will be a beef and cabbage soup or stew with the stuff I just showed you. Plus I will be adding some potatoes and carrots to the soup, and some celery, some onion powder and garlic powder. Depending on how flavorful it is, I might or might not add vegetable stock. I also might sear the carrots and potatoes in a pan first before putting it in the soup, just because that can also add some flavor as well. And my daughter does eat this soup, by the way. She likes it. She'll pick out the cabbage and the big pieces of beef. So sometimes what I'll do is, after I set aside a bowl for her, I'll take the pieces of beef out, kind of mash them up a little bit or shred them just a little bit so that she's more apt to eat it. Or sometimes when the pieces are that small, they can kind of be snuck in to bites of potatoes and carrots from the soup, which are her favorite parts anyway. And then Saturday is going to be ridiculously simple with baked potatoes. If we have some leftovers from the soup or the curry chicken or whatever, we'll be having those too. So that's it for this week's meal plan and grocery haul. Sometimes you'll notice during the meal plans I'll have meals for the following week, but they aren't set in stone. So I just kind of think of ideas and kind of push the meals down the line. I probably should add that spaghetti squash on here, right? So I actually use the thing. If you have any meals that you have been loving lately with your family, whether they be Whole30 compliant or not, as always, please do let me know. And thank you again so much for watching, guys. Take care.